Hi, Sagittarius. This is your general card reading for August 2018. May or may not resonate with everyone. If it does, great. If it doesn't, you could always reach out to me for a personal reading. My email is lucy'starot@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, lucy'starot.com, and click on the link from there. So, okay. Sagittarius, this is so funny because you guys, over the course of time that I've had this YouTube channel, I think this card has come up about like 3 times, and I've only been on YouTube for like less than a year, so it's like it seems like it keeps on coming up every so often for you guys. I think it's like the 3rd time, if I remember correctly, but it always makes sense though because Sagittarius, you guys have like to work and play and do all the above. So the first card is from the Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. It is balance, work, rest, and play. Yellow rose. It's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. So have you been working a lot? Or have you been partying a lot or going out a lot? So this card is just a reminder to, like, whether it's work, whether it's play or going out or whatever it is, like, don't be going out late, staying out late and then not getting enough sleep, or just working so much that you don't get enough rest, things like that. This card is a big reminder to take time to rest, number one, but make sure you balance your schedule. Make sure everything is balanced. You're not overworking yourself. You're not like losing sleep, because then that will catch up to you too. Like, so, or if you're out partying or going out with your friends or spending time with your friends a lot, even if you're not out partying, at the clubs or bars, even if you're just out hanging out a lot with your friends, you still have to make sure that everything else is in balance. Okay. So, and Sagittarius, you guys are the life of the party. You guys like to go out. You guys like to hang out with your friends and be around your friends. So this card makes sense that it always comes up sometimes. So what the book says is you've been working too much and forgetting to play. I don't know, but for some reason I doubt that Sagittarius has been forgetting to play. But anyway, but just in case, that's what it's saying. And then it says, yes, it's wonderful to check off tasks on your to-do list, but it's equally important that you find joy along the way to achieving your goals. You may not have any complaints about your job, school, or home life, but it's still nice to just get away on occasion. There's something magically healing about a vacation. This card asks you to look at your schedule and create greater balance. Perhaps you've been thinking about that relaxation is a waste of your precious time. Quite the opposite. When you're refreshed, you're better able to focus and you complete your work more efficiently. Take this as permission to make time just for you with no hidden agenda. An additional meaning could be, remember that nothing is as important as finding joy. So don't be so busy like working and going out all the time to forget like yourself and your like happiness and joy like that you need for yourself personally. That's what this card is telling you. And even if you took a vacation, it doesn't have to be like a major vacation. It could be like a night away, a weekend away, or just finding time to rest and relax, even if it's at home. So that's so either one. It doesn't have to be like actually going away to balance everything out. So the second card is from the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. It is 8 of action. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. Okay, so this is kind of like confirming that you may be working too much. Because like the first card is balance, work, rest, and play. The second card is saying about, working, being so busy with the work that you love or the job that you love or whatever it is, your job in general. Let me see. In the book, it says you have too many things going on. It may seem as though you're trying to juggle dozens of tasks at once. If your life has felt as though it was moving in slow motion, that is definitely about to change. While multitasking like this can sometimes seem stressful, This card represents the good kind of stress. Your to-do list is filled to the brim with things that you want to do. The real challenge is choosing what to do next. This card also indicates events that happen very quickly, often is due to an unexpected message or new information that you hadn't anticipated. At this time, it will be very important to communicate accurately and precisely with those around you. And additional meanings could be moving boldly and swiftly forward, needing to get organized, travel by air, or sudden flashes of inspiration. Well, I mean, the first card being balance, work, and rest and play. Maybe you do need to get organized a little, to make sure that everything is evened out and, not overwhelming in one area versus another or whatever, but, or just to make sure, just make sure that you stay organized with your schedule for work and, going out and your rest time in there too, squeezing in that rest time. What else? Let's see. Indicator. So you guys are busy this month. Whether it's with, it says work, but it could also be personal stuff too. Like if you are having get-togethers or going out with people, things like that. So it's a combination. The last card is Healing with the Fairies Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. The last card is from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue deck. Sorry. I need a little pick-me-up. It's late in the day. So I need some caffeine or some candy or some sugar or something. Okay, so the card is Look Inside Yourself. Okay, this I know right off the bat what this means. So Sagittarius, you guys sometimes... I know, based on a few of the Sagittariuses that I know, they're always like, oh, you should go out more, make more plans, oh, go do this and do that. And it's not just one, it was more over the years, I've noticed whoever always said that was always a Sagittarius. So they're always like, oh, go out, make plans, go hang out, blah, blah. But it's just like, I just got home from work. I'm tired. You know what I mean? I want to get rest and relax and get situated at home. About to go to sleep, or I gotta wake up early the next morning to do something, or sometimes life. You don't always want to be rushing out and going out and hanging out and always be. Not everybody's like that, but sometimes Sagittariuses want to be don't want to be left out. They want to be around their friends. They want to hang out. They want to do stuff, in groups, things like that. But the look inside yourself, basically, it's kind of saying you're kind of looking for happiness on the outside instead of looking for happiness on the inside. So, yeah, them, the ones that used to always tell me that, oh, why don't you go to this party, or you should go here or go there, okay, well, I'm happy just going out to eat with with one friend, or just staying home and, reading a book, you know what I mean? I don't or just going to the beach, something, laid back or nothing, I don't, instead of going out late at night or things like that. So it's just everybody is different. So that's what I mean. The look inside yourself is kind of a reminder to not always be looking for your happiness externally. You think, sometimes being or out with these people, or out with your friends all the time, or going out period all the time, things like that. That's gonna make you happy, but you should also look inside yourself, you know what I mean, for that for the joy and the happiness. So I'm gonna read what it says. You've been trying to find satisfaction through outside sources such as material possessions or relationships. You're also looking for help from other people. The fairies ask you to look within for the answers you need. So, quick little side note. Yeah, not just friendships, but also relationships. Sometimes you look for somebody else to complete you, or sometimes this can also be bordering on codependency when you guys are if you guys are looking for external stuff to make you happy, whether it's a material possession, whether it's always having being in the company of your friends, or always needing to have like a boyfriend or girlfriend. Sometimes that's like looking for happiness outwardly, outwardly, whatever. Instead of like, loving yourself, doing things for yourself to make yourself happy. But let me read some more, and then I'll wrap it up because I know I'm doing longer than usual for this video. Sometimes when you feel empty, your first reaction is to try and fill up the emptiness by acquiring something or someone. You may fall in the trap of thinking, I'll be happy if or when I have a new lover, an advanced degree, a better wardrobe, etc., etc. Then, when you get the new acquisition, you only feel satisfied for a little while. The fairies remind you that the only source of true fulfillment is by connecting with spirit within, which is, your source. That's what they're talking about. Have a mental conversation with your creator and feel yourself filled with divine love. The same holds true if you're searching for answers from outside authorities. Now, there's nothing wrong with seeking counsel from wise friends, especially if their advice echoes what you know to be true. But perhaps you've been asking your friends, mentors, or psychics for solutions, and you feel confused by conflicting advice. So if everyone is telling you different solutions, you'll need to meditate on what your inner guidance is telling you. Okay, so the affirmation for this is, I have great beauty and light inside of me right now. I tap in to all the knowledge of the universe. Okay, so that second paragraph, actually that's another thing too, Sagittarius. I know you guys always, are very friend-oriented, but sometimes you have to go in within, like it says, you look inside yourself and go by your intuition. So, perfect example is if you meet a new friend, you're hanging out with somebody new, and you ask one of your, friends that you've had for a while, their opinion on that person. Well, if they don't know the person 100%, what if they give their 2 cents, but they're off, they're wrong with what they're saying? You never know. So you have to kind of sometimes go within and use your own intuition to get the answers, because sometimes our friends, we all love our friends, and then sometimes some of them give good advice, but some of them can be completely off with their advice. So the best advice to get is for you to like meditate and connect with your source, like it says, your creator, to or even like, whether sometimes even if you can, when you meditate, you can also get messages from your angels, your guardian angels. So it's better to sometimes, you could always ask for advice from others, but sometimes you also like have to use your intuition to make decisions and things like that, and figure things out. Okay, so hopefully that resonated. If it didn't, sorry, I went over the time that I usually spend. I'm usually within 10 minutes, but anyway, so hopefully it resonated with you. If not, you could always reach out to me for a personal reading, and have a great August, Sagittarius. Bye.